Our lesson for today is about factoring difference of two squares. So when we say square in the variable, it is easy to distinguish which variables are perfect square. If the variable has an even exponent like x squared, x to the 4th, and x to the 6th, these variables are perfect square because they have even number as exponent. How about for numbers? A number is considered as perfect square if the factor will be multiplied by itself. For example, we have 1. The factors of 1 are 1 times 1. So 1 is multiplied by itself. Next, 4. The factors of 4 are 2 times 2. So 2 is multiplied by itself. And then 9. The factors of 9 are 3 times 3. So 1, 4, and 9 are perfect square. So you can still make an example of perfect square like 16, 25, 36, 49, and so on. Next, let's have our first example. We have x squared minus 9. First, you have to factor x squared. So the factors of x squared are x times x. And then the factors of 9 are 3 times 3. Remember, you need to use a term or a variable that can be multiplied by itself. Next, you need to write your answer in 2 parentheses. Write the factors of x squared in both parentheses. And then write the factors of 9 in both parentheses. And then you will just use different sign, plus or minus. Or you can interchange the sign. You can use first the minus and then the plus. So here is the final answer. 16 a to the 6th power minus 25 b squared. So our example should always be minus because it is difference of two squares. Okay, next, you factor 16. The factors of 16 are 4 times 4. And then a to the 6th power, you just need to divide the exponent by 2. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So a cubed. And then the factors of 25 are 5 times 5. And then the factors of b squared are b times b. And then you just need to write 2 parentheses. You write the factors of the first term in both parentheses. And then the factors of the second term in both parentheses also. And then you write the different sign in between them. So in this case, we will use minus first and then plus. So either way, you can use any, if you want to use plus first or minus, it's okay. So here is the final answer for this example. Let's have our third example. A squared b to the 4th minus 81. So first, factor a squared. So that is simple. That's a times a. How about b to the 4th? So you just divide 4 by 2. So 4 divided by 2, that is 2. So that is b squared. And then 81, what number can be multiplied by itself to get 81? So the answer is 9 times 9. And then you just need to write 2 parentheses. Write the factors of the first term. And then the factors of the second term. And then use different sign. Plus and minus or minus and plus. So this is the answer for this example. Our next example, x to the fourth minus 81. So the factors of x to the fourth are x squared times x squared. And then the factors of 81 are 9 times 9. So you need to write two parentheses. You write the factors of the first term and then the factors of the second term. And then we will use different sign, plus and minus. So this one is not yet the final answer because if you can observe, the second term is still factorable. So we need to continue x squared plus 9 and then x squared minus 9. So we still need to factor the second factor. So factors of x squared are x times x. The factors of 9 are 3 times 3. And then two parentheses, the factors of the first term, and then the factors of the second term, minus plus. Or you can use plus minus. And then, don't forget to write this factor. Okay? So this is the final answer. Let's go now with the last example. We have 3x squared minus 48. So, what can you observe with this example? 3 and 48 are not perfect square. So, we need to factor this one first using CMF. So, we have 3 and 48. What number can divide 3 and 48? So, that is 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. 48 divided by 3, that is 16. And then, we cannot divide 1 again. So, here's the final answer. So, we have 3. And then, you write the number 1 times x squared, that is x squared, minus this number, 16. So, here we have our difference of 2 squared. Next, we need to factor it completely. So, the factors of x squared are x times x. The factors of 16 are 4 times 4. And then, two parentheses, write the factors of the first term in both parentheses. And then 4 and 4, plus, minus. And then, don't forget to write your remaining factor 3. So, here is the final answer for this example.